Hey everybody, Amy here. Welcome to my channel. So today is the last day for the one word that I'm doing with Jan's Crazy Life and Tina's Crafty Life. And this week's word was wood. So I decided that I would try an acrylic paint pour. So yeah, everything is still wet, guys, and I can't wait any longer because it's Sunday night and this needs to get posted so I can move on, but everything is still drying. So I didn't really have a chance to decorate them the way that I wanted to, but I guess that's just the way it goes. Now I know that it takes a good week for them to dry because I did these Friday and it's Sunday night. And I'll show you in a second. So I started out with these wood banners that I got from the Target Dollar Spot a couple years ago. And they're like wood panels and they're meant to be a banner. And there were 7 of them in a pack. So I wanted to make a banner for my craft room that had my name and then my channel name. So first thing I did was I gessoed them. I probably put 3 or 4 coats of gesso on them first. And you see they've got this really pretty gold. So I wanted to cover that up. On the last one that I did, I ended up flipping it over and doing the back because even though gessoing it 2 or 3 times, I could still see this gold decor through everything that I was doing. So let's just show you what I did. So first of all, this is the very first time I've ever tried a pour, and I don't quite have the recipe down. I have followed probably 50 different, I probably watched 50 different different people that had 50 different recipes, and I finally went with the recipe from Lori Marie Jenkins, and that one I did on a canvas, and that one did turn out. But let's just start out with the first one that I tried. So this is the first one here. And like I said, it's still wet. So you can see some of the cells, but not a whole lot. It looks more like marbling to me. And the other thing that I don't like about it is I can see some bubbles. So it's still very wet, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stencil my initials on them, and then I've got the holes here where I can hang it. So that's the first one. I would have liked to have had them decorated, but I need to wait for them to dry completely. It's dry around the edges, but it's not completely dry. So it definitely takes several days. I'm assuming it's going to take an entire week for this to dry. So we'll see what happens. When I do get them decorated, I will bring them back to show you guys. So that's the first one that I did. And I love the colors. I really love the colors. The second one I didn't gesso enough. And this one you can see a few more cells, but look at, you can also see some weird bubbles right there. And then you can also see, like I said, you can see that little gold banner at the bottom. So I'm going to have to probably maybe add some gems or something around the edges just to make it look pretty when that one's completely dry. Whoa. So then the third one that I tried was just with leftover paint that had fallen in the tray. So I didn't get any cells whatsoever, but I get this really cool marbling and swirling. So every single one of them is different. Let me put all 3 of them here. Same exact colors, but you can see all 3 of them turned out different. It's crazy. So here's the first one. And then this is the second one. And then I didn't want to waste the paint, so I just kind of threw all the leftover paint back on the tray. And that's what that one came out with. So we'll see what happens once they dry completely and I can decorate them. And then I tried to do it in a different color. So this one, I love the colors, and you can see a few more cells, but it also cracked all the way around it. And I don't know what happened there. So that is the fourth one that I did. And then with the leftover paint, I had these wooden discs. They're just like, I don't know what they are. So I ended up doing, these are going to be like little coasters, I think. I don't know. We'll see. I might drill a hole in them and make some kind of ornament or something out of them. You can see they're all so different. And then there's this one. And these again are those wooden things. I got these from Hobby Lobby. The other thing is you can see some bubbles. But yeah, they're still super, super wet. I was really hoping they would have dried by today. It's crazy. And then this one, too, turned out pretty cool. But again, no cells. So I have to figure out what I'm doing wrong. I think I need to get a scale so that I can weigh the paint and the Floetrol and all the other stuff that you put in it to give it those cells. So these are my first paint pours. So let's just show you. So here again is the blue one. And then these are all of the orangey ones. And then I've got these three. Let me set these aside. These three little ones that I'm going to make a coaster with. Coasters or something, I don't know. So I'm practicing on small pieces right now because I do want to make gifts for my family for Christmas. So I'm just kind of practicing on cheap substrates right now before I go and buy really nice canvases and do it. I did have yeah, so that is what I did for my one word. Is I tried the paint pours. This is probably, oh, for crying out loud, yep, I just ruined that. This is probably my favorite one right here. So I hope it dries completely by the end of the week. We'll see what happens. And yeah, you guys, I'm just dropping stuff everywhere. So yeah, that's what I did. And then I tried it on a canvas. So here is a little canvas that I had. Again, not a whole lot of cells going on there. So I have to figure out a different formula for that. This one I just ruined by just dropping something on it. So we'll see what happens there. I might be able to fix it, but I doubt it. And then, I know this isn't wood, but finally I think I got the formula right. And I tried it on one of these canvases from the Dollar Tree. So you can see that down here, I think I finally have the formula right and I'm starting to get a few cells. The other thing is I don't have a blowtorch. I just used one of those flame flickers that you use to start your grill or whatever. So I'm going to have to maybe get a blowtorch or something, or a creme brulee type torch. So anyways, I just wanted to share this, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry it's so late, and once everything dries and I get them decorated, I will definitely show you how they turned out. Thank you so much for watching, and the link in the description box, I'll have a link to all of the other ladies that were involved in this collab. Thank you so much, Jan and Tina, for letting me play along. I really had a good time, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.